In the opulent halls of ancient Babylon, King Belshazzar, a monarch steeped in pride, hosted a magnificent feast. 1,000 of his nobles gathered, their revelry spreading through the grand palace. It was a night of excess, a display of earthly power and fleeting glory. Yet Belshazzar's arrogance knew no bounds. In a brazen act of defiance, he commanded that the sacred golden vessels be brought forth. These were not ordinary cups. They had been plundered from the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem, consecrated for divine worship. With sacrilegious abandon, the king and his guests drank from these holy vessels. They raised toasts not to the Most High God, but to their idols of gold and silver, bronze and iron, wood and stone. Their hearts were hardened, their minds blinded by their own perceived might. Suddenly the joyous clamor ceased. A chilling silence descended upon the banqueting hall. Before their terrified eyes, the fingers of a human hand appeared, writing upon the plaster of the palace wall. The king's face, once flushed with wine, turned ashen. His knees began to knock together, and his very soul was seized by an overwhelming dread. The divine presence had shattered his illusion of invincibility. Belshazzar cried out for his wise men, his astrologers and soothsayers. He promised great rewards to anyone who could interpret the mysterious inscription. Yet for all their worldly wisdom, none could decipher the words, deepening the king's terror. In this moment of profound crisis, the queen remembered Daniel, a man of extraordinary wisdom and the Spirit of God. He had served in the days of King Nebuchadnezzar, renowned for his ability to interpret dreams and unravel mysteries. Daniel was swiftly summoned before the trembling king. With solemn dignity, Daniel stood before Belshazzar. He reminded the king of his father Nebuchadnezzar's humbling, how God had stripped him of his kingdom until he acknowledged the Most High's sovereignty. Belshazzar, however, had not learned this vital lesson. He had known of God's power, yet he had exalted himself against the Lord of heaven. He had profaned the sacred, praising idols while ignoring the true giver of all dominion. His heart remained unhumbled, his spirit unrepentant. Then Daniel read the terrifying inscription, Mene, Mene, Tekel, Parsin. Each word carried the weight of divine decree, a pronouncement of irreversible judgment. Mene, Daniel declared, God has numbered the days of your reign and brought it to an end. The clock of Belshazzar's kingdom had run out. Tekel, he continued, you have been weighed on the scales and found wanting. The king's character, his actions and his heart had been measured against divine standards, and he had fallen short. Parsin, Daniel concluded, your kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. The end was not merely near, it was already upon them. That very night, the prophecy was fulfilled with chilling precision. King Belshazzar of Babylon was slain. The mighty empire, once thought impregnable, fell without a single battle. Darius the Mede received the kingdom, marking the swift and dramatic end of a proud reign. The story of Belshazzar stands as a profound testament. Pride blinds the heart, leading to sacrilege and ultimate destruction. God's judgment is sure, unwavering and inescapable for those who defy him. The kingdoms of this world, with all their fleeting glory and human arrogance, rise and fall. They are but dust in the wind, transient and temporary. But the kingdom of the Lord, eternal and righteous, stands forever. It is a kingdom built not on human might, but on divine truth and everlasting sovereignty.